No, I almost did it right. It was like, I'm gonna click that first, so that way when I click on the other thing, it'll be ready. Almost. It was like, oh shit, I probably have that on. I didn't mean to leave that on in the background. I meant to have this blank when I came back in. Whoopsie boopsie doopsie. Oopsie. That's not what I meant to do. But hey, we're here. Back to this. I don't do too much more sketching. Should be good to move on. There's some more things I might try to do, but before we do that, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, MCCanary, and there's a bottle in the way. There's a bottle in the way. Gotta get the bottle out of the way. And the bottle's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with the bottle. The bottle's just in the way. Time to get back to work. I mean, this is coming along pretty nicely. Like I said, there's not much else for me to do with this part other than just start moving into rendering. I will probably start rendering it here soon. First, I'd like to add some details. What's funny is I drew these like belts over here. Really realize how many belts character has. A lot of belts. She has this this waist piece alone gives her so many belts, and I know she gets more if she was to wear a different one. She has just, so many. Oh, so many belts. I also could tell that based on the day I was having last time, I was very, very, very sketch happy. Is both a good and a bad thing, because it means I was able to get work done and still keep working, but it probably means that I have to do a little bit of work again. I have to do a little bit of cleanup. We'll see. Because one of the things I definitely want to get much better at is being able to consistently keep like just to be more applicable to be applying more. I want to apply more. Applying, I want to do it more. I want to be able to apply my composition a little bit more intently. I think applying composition is difficult sometimes. Apply yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to apply myself. It's funny. There's a thing here. Now you could say it. It's fart. Don't be a coward. Hi, Silos. Oh, Henry, I hear you back there. We're gonna try to add a couple more details, but I hopefully can start doing the line work and everything soon. I'm trying to get better. This is something I have to accept, that this is just kind of the way that I process art, is I have to do it this way. I can't not do it this way. Just had to get in there and get in there. Easy. What? Oh, nice. Beautiful. I mean, I gotta do something to I mean, I know that exploit has existed for forever, but I just feel dirty doing it because, like, it's not. It isn't the intended way to play the game. They weren't like, yes, we want you to abuse the system. I want to play it honest, but but also, you're not wrong. It is much slower of a grind. Sometimes I just get bad luck. I had one weird day the other day where I try to farm a little, at least a little bit every weekend, and I got 50 total between two matches because the first match I got 0 and the second match I got 50. I don't understand Helldivers sometimes. Doesn't make sense. Uh-huh. I think they're trying something with that, is what it is. Hello, sir. Never come to my lap this early. Never come to my lap this early in the stream, buddy. Really later. What's up? He's here. I mean, you're not wrong. You're also not wrong. Incorrect about that. Part of me is like, I should just paint it and say whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm very bad about wanting to add parts that I don't even know that I need to add. I don't know if I need to add this. But it is something I want to get better at. I feel like details is something that actually I'm both very good and bad about, in the sense of, like, I'm very bad about not wanting to do them, and then when I do them, I put too much work into them. I get to them and I'm like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. It's too much. It's too much. See, like this. Apparently I had my spacing all wrong or something, because this is not lining up. It's to go straight. Yeah, I must have warped something, because this is essentially not wanting to go exactly where I want it, which means I did it wrong. I did it bad. No. No. It's tough. It's a tough design, too. That's why this is, like, a part of the sketch. The sketch is me trying to put things in roughly the right spot so that way I can fix it in post. Oh no. Put down the put down the gun. Put down the gun. Add whatever this thing. When I add whatever this thing is, it's as big as my hand, so I have to keep that in mind. Like a big ass claw. This out a little bit. What's in it's like, okay, so it's like up here to there. gonna. Does not help that, per their usual, they are very attention detail oriented. So there's just a lot. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Unsurprisingly. Try something like that, maybe? Try to. What's weird is it's like a bone dagger, but not really. It just kind of hangs off. Try to work on that slinger a little bit more because it's kind of awkward. I just don't want to draw because I don't like it. I mean, I don't even dislike it. I just don't care about the slinger. I just don't. That's why I'm like kind of glad that they made designs that have it sleeked down. I really, really like it for that. To me, it's super awkward. Even though it's better in this game. It's better in this game. That goes without saying. I did also think about adding a weapon. Everything I want to add to this, though, just immediately blocks everything. Thought about adding. Go to my. Well, that's good. I'm glad that they told you that finally. It took them long enough. Being censored. I'm being censored. I don't even know why at this point. I ain't said nothing bad and ever. I ain't said nothing wrong in forever. At this point, it's probably just cuz. If I was going. Like. That, I think? Like, if I was to add the sword, like something like this, and then like the shield would be like back here, because I couldn't. I wanted. But I do want it to be like more subdued. Had to be like somewhere back there. Like this would have to go like out and around. Have to come back in. Just love this Nursula sword and shield, man. It looks so good. It looks so damn good. What does the pommel look like? I don't actually know. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a pointy guy. Uh-huh. because I won't. I refuse. Even though they're honestly actively constantly getting taken down by Twitch, allegedly. But then I'm like, maybe I'd add the sword. And I'm like, man, it's actually covering a lot of it. Sword is actually covering quite a bit. Even if I do it this way. What I get for drawing those parts. In fact, I'm not on the right layer. Like, excuse me? No, no, no. I am correct. I am right. Just wrong one. Love this fucking sword, man, though. Design looks so good. The focus. Getting the shape right now. This is where I'm kind of getting into that background of sculpting more, because sculpting is more about adding and removing and adding and removing. This is how I learned how to draw. You gotta add and remove and add and remove until it looks right. Or you go insane, whichever comes first. I haven't hit that limit yet, I don't think. Yeah. Also, something I need to do, it's gonna drive me crazy, but if I do this and it makes me go, shit, I got all that shit to fix, well, I gotta fix it. The habit I need to develop anyways more. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see soon enough. In fact, also see more. I haven't been rotating my pieces enough. The silly thing is this needs to be longer, I think. For it to work correctly, anyways. One of these days I'll play this damn game. No, I'm not talking about Monster. I'm talking about what we're listening to. I should play. Valhalla is pretty high on my list. I definitely want to play it soon. I actually am kind of saving it for either just me and Sean or Sean and Jackson to do voice work with it too. Little I know about it, it's right up my alley. I've loved the music in it. It's really good. Peace be as long as the More like that. We need to get... I might have to bust out the ruler. We'll see. I'm gonna see whether or not I have to bust out the ruler. I don't think I do, though. Good enough? Is this good enough for you? Let's go! Me? I also say me in there. It's fine. Sure, it's fine. I just... Too much work. This is proving to be a far more challenging placement. I also am mayhaps working on a little bit less brain juice than I thought I would. That ain't gonna stop me. Oh, might need to squish it down a little bit, like this way. Also looks as though if not, yeah, but I mean, this is the hard part in my opinion, is weird angles and stuff, but I gotta do it. It is symmetrical. It's going to be slanty curvy anyways. It needs to be slanty that way. That needs to go. It's okay, I guess. Might actually be the first kind of like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit more tired than I expected. I haven't felt that in a while. Ooh-wee. That's fine. Do what we can. There's what matters. What we need to do, you take white, back through white. This way, too. I don't want to necessarily draw over it. Kind of trace under it a little bit, almost. So I was on the wrong layer anyways. I like that I was like, ah, dude, I'll do this the smart way, and then I immediately kind of fucked it. It's fine. It's funny. Anywhere that I'm gonna do that. This would be here. In fact, the whole thing needs to move this way a little bit. More like right about there. Cheating. Where? There we go. Also is not in the right spot. Except it also is in the wrong spot. There we go. There, that probably works a lot better. Could also do something like that. I'm trying to think of how it would balance in the hand. A big thing also is that, largely speaking, she's holding it in her hand. Would be something like that ish. Something like that. Something like that. Oh no, I did the thing. I was like actually trying to avoid that. I was like, oh, I probably need to erase that. There, that's better. Probably something more like that. Probably something more like that. Everything else is a move. I mean, this is the part of digital art that I've been trying to get better at, that I have been getting better at, honestly, is making sure that I can make elements and parts of it be modular enough that I can just go in and add and erase whatever I need wherever I need. I mean, ultimately, this is the sketch, so a lot of this is all just like to get a general idea of where everything is. So, you know how it goes. Still feel like I'm really struggling with that right now. We're just gonna take our time. That's what matters. More like that. Like that. Oh, hell. Wrong layer. There we go. There we go. The hard part I'm kind of struggling with right now is getting things in the right space. And like I might. Hmm, this could be a project for some other time. We'll see. I really do want to add a weapon to it, but I'm just like, maybe not. Maybe not. Work. I feel like I could add it. It's not a problem of whether or not I think I could add it. It's more just like it is awkward. It is a bit awkward. Oh god, the shield is still back there. Totally forgot about that. That oh no, it's on that layer. I was like, except I don't know what the shield. I don't know what it's doing. I got it here. That-ish. Nope, just more like that. The thing is I really want to make sure that I get it the right size, maybe? Like that, I think. Is really circle. Is a circle about just a circle about yay big. Can I cheat? See, I want to try to do stuff like this, but I feel like whether it is my mindset or what, but huh, I find this interesting. Just mainly that it didn't really work. Huh. Usually that just allows you to squish it horizontally, but this time I guess. Yeah, I'd kind of want it like something like that, right? Something more like this. Think that works? I think that works. Funny is it's more just like it's like a diamond. Get it shaped? How did you even get it shaped like this, guys? I don't even know how you did it. So I gotta start learning. I really need to start doing some warm-ups. I think that would help too. I find that I can jump straight in some days, and then other days I take some time to actually get up to speed. It just happens every now and then. I don't know why. Sometimes I can't just jump straight in. I gotta my time. Well, that one's covering it. I don't think there's anything I could do about that. Ah, shit. Does that look about right? I feel like that looks about right. Mainly, I just didn't want the like originally I got the bow gun, but the bow gun was like sitting behind in a way that you really couldn't see it. And then it was like, well, anything else will just kind of clash. Then again, I have been both using the Nurseless sword a lot more, the Nurseless sword and shield a lot more than pretty much anything else, and also, it is a sword and shield, so it is smaller. Wait with that thing bugging me now. Like that. Hmm. Feeling kind of weirdy. I don't know why. I haven't felt this way in a while, actually. Oh no. I don't think I've hit my limit. I'm just kind of feeling weird. It is weird though. I'm just like definitely is a little bit of tiredness. I mean, impossible to keep anything up like this forever. But more in the sense of sometimes I just gotta vibe more. Probably just a little chit chatting, if baffing. Was kind of feeling. I wasn't feeling barfy, but I was kind of feeling weirdy earlier too. So just be weird. Could just be tired. Probably just tired. Feel like I'm being very like forcing it in. Not good. Bragging too much. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. My favorite. Oh my god. We might not add the sword and shield today. Like this is a fine sketch, but I might have to save that for later because I was like looking at that and my eyes can't. My eyes are like, stop it. Like what is you talking about, eyes? It's fine, probably. See what's funny, we're actually gonna it's really fast. Only thing I can think is sizing. Maybe up. That's the only thing I can think. Nothing actually on the flip. This is kind of nice. Is nothing on the flip really looks that wrong? Not to me, anyways, which is a really good sign. This is something I haven't really ever done. I don't really flip my art that often. I know that's a much. It's like a pretty big. It's a pretty big deal. It's something that a lot of artists do that I only saw like relatively recently, and I don't know. I just tried it. I really tried it. No reason. I thought to until I saw somebody do it, and I was like, my God, they flip like every 2 seconds. I was like, why don't I try that? And I mean, like, it is good for exact. Don't key measles. No, please, God, no. Maybe I will just focus on line art. We'll see how far line art gets me before I crack. But yeah, uh, uh, two solid one there. I mean, TB is supposed to be. TB's supposed to be making a comeback. That's a good fun time. That makes me excited. I'm not. It 100% works. Yeah. It's a good way to check if your proportions are correct. No one is symmetrical. Now, let it be remembered. No one is symmetrical. However, proportions are still like people like symmetry anyways. Symmetry feels good. And there's a certain amount of it that you can really tell where you kind of got something off, where you might have to readjust it if you just flip it. I've never done the horizontal flip. I've only ever done the vertical flip. I don't know how exactly I would benefit from doing a vertical flip or a horizontal flip, but I'm sure you could. that way for now, because it'll be something different eventually. But for now, trying. Let me see. It makes sense for her ear to be there. Yeah, she has big ears. If she has big ears, it'll make sense. That. Something like this. Yeah, I need to do some line art today. I can't draw anything new today. I don't know why. It's very odd. Like I said, I will admit it has been a long time. It has actually been a long time since I felt this way, where I'm like, actually maybe too tired to draw. I wouldn't say I'm too tired to draw, but I certainly am feeling like I'm pushing it. Been trying to more steadily both recoup and retain a little bit more sleep recently. I've been pretty bad about it, actually. Nice thing about this, though, is that when you're just doing the line work like this, I just had to focus on good line work. I have to focus on drawing anything because I've already drawn it. Is working on it now. Now, what do you want? Yeah, I can feel it in my eyes. I don't know what it is. Ugh. Couple things. Probably a little bit of a sleep deficit, which I've been slowly accruing actually over the course of probably a couple weeks. Uh, and just uh, uh, uh. I will say I'm gonna try to use this both for practice, for animation stuff, for line art, and just generally. So that way I'm not processing as much in my brain. God, whoever made the music for this game didn't have to go so hard. It's so good. There we go. It's really good. It is. Have no context for it. I just know of one character that I know I would like, including the main character, who I also would like, who I would dress like her in a heartbeat, and that's not a joke. She has good ass drip, man. Looks good. Honestly, part of Canary's design is lightly inspired by her. Can't remember her name off the top of my head. I just know about Dorothy, and I know I would like Dorothy. You don't have to know why I know Dorothy, but I would know I would like her. No. there's no there's there's no hiding it. I mean, tons, of course. But unfortunately, if an attractive character gets on the internet popular, I mean, eh. To be fair, apparently I don't draw attractive characters. The only porn that's been drawn of my characters has been drawn by me. I haven't done that recently, so. Ugh. There. But I would still appreciate. Good. Good God. Genuinely, if I was to have anything on my. If I was ever to get married, this would be our first dance. No joke. It's so good, man. I don't even. I've never even played the freaking game. It's just so good. It's just so damn good, man. It's really good. No. No! I think I need it. I'm keeping it. I won't give it. Not easily. And you don't give up too either, Salos, you turd. Gotta keep trying and you gotta keep talking to people. Definitely gotten much better at actually meeting people and talking to them. Now the hard part is finding somebody. This is a weird thing that I don't know if it gets talked up enough, and this is not a relationship channel. It's not. We don't talk about that much. Uh, it's actually really hard to find people you actually like. This is something that is a hot take that probably is not that hot of a take. Is yeah, sure. There's lots of people who are attractive. I had to come to learn that somebody who is attractive is not necessarily somebody that I like. Not to say that I don't like and also find people attractive, but I had to come to learn that at some point. And now it's pretty much kind of been like it actually is the hardest thing is finding somebody who will be both. Like it's not easy to find somebody who is somebody that you like. Actually, really difficult. I've come to learn. Most of that judgment just comes from just they had poor experiences, unfortunately. But it's tough. It's tough. Somebody did ask me if I was a swinger recently, and I was like, not in the way that you're thinking. And I know you're thinking it in that way. The irony is, I'm a swinger because I like swing dancing, not because I'm a swinger. Before you ask what that is, I'll be honest, I don't 100% know. I just know I'm not that. We'll put it this way: swingers have a lot more sex than I do. That said, I don't quite know what you mean by a spinster. What do you mean by a spinster? Go up that way. Go up that way. Right now, I'm just mainly focused on getting the like kind of like baselines down, and then we'll start doing the contour lines. Contour line work is just something I really enjoy doing. I don't know why. One of the first good pieces of art I did was contour line art. So I'm like, just feels like that kind of day. Just feels like the kind of day that I'm just like, I want to focus on doing contour lines. Comfort pick, comfort pick. Need to go for the comfort pick. Comfort interest. So I need to get that more rounded like that, I think. That. Yeah, this is what I was needing to do today. I just need something more. Need Zen. Don't know why I need Zen, but I need it. Sometimes you just need it. Sometimes you just need it to be more Zen. Here we. There we go. Now, where do I want to take this next? I mean, I definitely want. Oh god, now I need to hide the weapons, and I don't know how. Ah, shit. Let's put a weapon on her back. There, that won't interfere with anything, or at least it shouldn't. Oh, she spun too fast. Then I need one more. Oh, beans. Where's my music? There it is. Where's my music? Where's my music? There it is. Beep. Wait. There. That's what I want. There've been a couple playlists that I've or like song lists, song playlists. I guess they are playlists. I don't know, but like a couple mixes that I've been stuck on recently, and this has been one of them. It's been really. You know what? Stuck on me. And it's more ish. Hard thing about the Rathalos is it needs to be more like that. Maybe. Yeah, it needs to be more like that. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. There we go. Much better. This is kind of an interesting situation with the gauntlets in that I just gotta kind of Get him in there. Much better. Still not great, but definitely better. Yeah. Good. That line art is going to look good. I shouldn't focus on that yet. I should wait until I have it all lined in, and then I'll start doing line widths, but yeah, that's looking good. That's looking quite good, actually. I might need to get a little bit bigger. I can make a little bit bigger. Maybe. Let's see. Why would you do that? Sometimes fresco, I don't quite know what you're trying to do, but I don't always like it. Fresco, I need to move the eye. And some days you just gotta focus on one thing and just say screw it to everything else. Progress is progress. Sometimes you just gotta do what works and not worry about. I mean, like, to be fair, I was like, hey, don't know, I want to add a weapon, and then I was trying to add a weapon, and it just wasn't clicking, and sometimes you just gotta look at yourself and you go, it's not clicking, you do something else. It's not working, do something else. Thing isn't working, don't keep fighting it, just do something else. Get ice cream. I want ice cream. Give me some ice cream. I could probably use some. I don't know what kind of ice cream I'd actually like. Not off the top of my head, anyways. Have any in mind? But that is starting to look much, much better, actually. Oh, this awful thing. Just hate the slinger. Not a fan. Don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. I mean, I like it that it's smaller, but I still don't like it. Like it. To me, it's just kind of awkward. Very awkwardly placed object. The circle there. There we go. Actually, should be skin under there. This is like a weird elbow pad, so it just kind of. It's funny. It's an elbow pad made out of metal. Hmm. A bicycle elbow pad that somehow is flexible enough that you can still move literally anything in that region. Oh, the classic. And I don't want to make the finger that long. Yeah, I want to keep the finger about that long. Hit the redo. Knowing your redo button is super helpful. Don't know your redo button. Shortcut. There's always two spots to check. Either Control Y or it's Control Z. I usually prefer Control Z. If it's Control Y, I'm just like, why? My hand is. That's not where my hand is, so why would it do that? Yeah, liking that. This is just something that I like to do. I don't know why I like doing line art like this particularly. Feels like it actually is kind of antithetical to even some of my inspirations, but just how I ended up developing line art. I don't know why. There we go. Lucky. I want ice cream. Get ice cream with me. I would like some ice cream, please. Nice. Hope this looks good. I don't know why. Feeling very, very weary. And I'll be fine. I'll probably still do full time, and it's coming out good. I just out of it. That does look good. Yeah, that looks good. She looks good. She's coming out good. Homemade ice cream. Now you're making me jealous. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Trying to think of the best way to handle that. Sometimes the best way is just to go for it. Sometimes the best way is to just say fuck it. That is conditional. Do not do that for everything. You will. I'm not responsible for any decisions made by utilization of the ideology of fuck it. Still responsible for any consequences that happen if you say, fuck you. Ah. You have one of them ice cream balls. And we had one of those in Boy Scouts that they brought to camp once. It was just like a ball that you filled with all the ingredients for ice cream and then you threw it around. But it wasn't like soft like a ball should be. So you're playing essentially catch with a frozen rock? I was like, this is bad. Who thought this was a good idea? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, I was like, I remember somebody being like, "Hey, catch," and I caught it. I'm just like, why did you throw this at me? Why did you throw me a frozen rock? Why did you throw a frozen rock at me? It's supposed to be fun, my ass. And it's a real thing. I bet you could look it up and find it. An ice cream maker slash toy. Really led with the toy there, because I'm like, I thought that was a good idea. Listen, I like ice cream and I like fresh ice cream, but I could still feel what it felt like in my fingers to catch that. It was so bad and dumb. Who thought that was a good idea? I don't fucking know. Hurt my hands. Hurt my hands. No pain here, just easy ice cream, exactly. Ooh, so it's frozen custard. Even better. I know a lot of people don't like frozen custard. A lot of people don't like a lot of things, and I'm just like, I think you just think it's weird, honestly. Which fair. Hey, hey, hey. No one is ever required to like something. Fair enough. I just sometimes it feels less like somebody dislikes something because of something that's like if you have a foodborne allergy or if you had a negative experience with something, that's like one thing. Like Jackson can't eat cheese because he had a really bad experience with cheese, and like I can't eat Schlotzsky's anymore because Schlotzsky's tried to kill me once. Like, sure. But sometimes I'm just like, you probably just don't like it because you just think it's weird. Fair, I guess. But then people try to say that it's bad, and I'm like, not liking something doesn't mean something's bad. That's my hot take. Like, there are things that I don't like that are probably not bad. Probably not. There are things I like that are probably bad. Bad is a pretty subjective term, actually. Ooh, that sounds good. Nope. I'm Jelby. I'm Jelby. Like that, I think. That's close. I think that's pretty close. This is going to be a tough one because it's just at such a weird angle that I might have to just be like, there's close enough. Armor, its weakness. Try that? I don't know if that's right, though, is the problem. I'm gonna try it. Try something. This is also something that I picked up on my style is, weirdly enough, as much as I do, like, sketchy stuff, I have a lot better control over my line art. I don't know why. I just have a lot better precision? I don't know what it is. It's very odd. I'm a little bit more consistent with it. Helps that I do things in one fluid motion and stroke. God, I don't know where I found this, but it's just really solid. But I just like really good R&B, so. But I don't know if is this R&B? This isn't really R&B. R&B is something else. God bless my ass. Oh, bless my ass. The trees are coming for me. I should. I need to go to the dentist actually really badly. I'm starting to feel it now. Told me they were like, we need to probably do filling, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, I feel like I've been doing so much better. What the hell? And it just goes to show sometimes your teeth are just bad. Sometimes your teeth are just bad. Hello, sir. Is back. Sometimes your teeth just are there's just little scamps inside your head. Want to ruin you and everything inside of your head. There's little bones inside your mouth that are bad. I wish to sabotage you. I wish to ruin. Oh man, I hate our Spring. It's always so bad on me. It's always so hard on me. The worst. The transform tool. The hand tool. Is there not a hand tool? Why is there not a hand tool? That's a smudge. The only one is over here. Oh my god. Thank you, Spring. I love you. Probably why I'm not the biggest fan of Spring. I just have really bad allergies, man. I want to like Spring, but it kills me every year, and it's been getting worse since I've been getting older. My allergies didn't used to be this bad or even exist, and now they've only gotten worse. They've gotten so much worse. But I also, from my understanding, allergies, just like allergens in general, have been getting worse for everybody. Like the air quality is just going to shit. Great. Love it. Treating the planet. Awesome. Uh-huh. How dare you laugh at How dare you laugh at me? My suffering. Allergies suck, man. Don't have them. Fucking cherish that. I just get to have a shitty body for about a quarter of the year, and it sucks. Every year. And it gets worse every year. Ah. I seriously am like, if you don't have allergies, I wouldn't wish it on you unless you really fucked up. Unless you really fucked up. Bad man. That maybe? I mean, really, if we're gonna classify this music anything, it's like retro wave or something. Or some dumb shit like that. Wear glasses, you have to pay DLC for upgraded graphics. It's true. Hey, I got the self shading ones though, the like reactive lenses, and I really like those. Squish the boy. It's in my lap. In my lap, and I squish. Always squish the cat. Squish that cat. Squish. Squeamish. What's funny is this armor design really does use two. It uses two different octopuses. The hell. Again, I'll try to find a way to make a build out of heroics, but that's just, it's so spicy, man. I feel like if I was gonna do heroics, it would have to be like a lance or something. And that's what this build, that's what this armor does, is it does heroics. And I'm like, that's alt. I wish I had, I need to open, actually. There's a way for me to check this, hold on. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but it works. No, I was about to say, come back. Come back. The reason why I'm opening this is I should have shortcut keys. Shortcut keys. Okay, K4 is this one. Yeah. K4 is my space bar if I can't use my board. Got it. That's the thing, is like I keep on getting points where I'm like, I want to move this, but I can't. Cat is in my lap. That was the save button. I didn't mean to hit that, but that's fine. There we go. That might actually be all of that. Hold on. Hey. Sleepy. Looking at me. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. It looks quite nice. I don't know what it is about line art. It really clicks with me. And I really like doing it. The only exception to something like that is stippling. Stippling is something that I think looks great, that when I do it, it looks amazing, and it makes me go ill. Stippling just takes too much of my brain to do. Honestly, the cat is doing me a service here, because by sitting in my lap in such a way that I cannot just easily use my keyboard is getting me to better use my actual my shortcuts, my screen shortcuts, which are on the screen. That's what I'm using right now to undo and move shit. Thank you, cat. Thank you for making this just difficult enough that I need to learn how to use my shit. Test. There we go. Yeah, I just won't add a weapon. It might look better with line art, but I just could not get it to click, man. It felt like I was fighting an uphill. Just Like, come on, man. I don't want to deal with that right now. It happens sometimes. Yes. Yes. Giving me such sleepy links. I don't even know what he's begging for. He's just begging. He's just begging for me to stop talking. Not even like mean. He's just like, why are you talking so much? He's never been like that. Some people's cats get really uppity if you're like talking too much and they're just like, why are you speaking? It's like, I'm just talking, buddy. My cat has never had that problem. Now he's completely upside down. Fall. He's inverted himself. I'm telling you, man, my cat's kind of a weirdo. Well, if nothing else, I at least got the line art done today, I think. Like I said, I'm having one of those days. I honestly, this is the low end of the curve. If anybody's like been following me, this is the first day that I've been this low energy. Oh, cats are weirdos. You're right. Like this is just I'm hitting the back end of the process bar. Hit the back end of the process. Of the productivity bell curve. And it happens. Sometimes it happens. You hit the backside of the productivity bell curve. It's fine. The purpose of the productivity bell curve is, were you being productive at all, is more important than if you were being, then what's more important than the side of the bell curve that you're on. I would still say I was pretty productive as far as getting this all done. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good, actually. Very happy with that. And yes, all cats are, in fact, weirdos. Had two of them. Both very weird for very similar and different reasons. This cat is not that much different than my last cat. The biggest difference is he can be a little bit feistier and he can be a little bit more ornery about certain things. Penelope was just genuinely the chillest cat ever. She just vibed, man. This guy gets a little bit cantankerous sometimes. Get a little uppity. She got a little cantankerous too sometimes too, but she was also a lap cat. She just was otherwise like just a big sweet bird. Tiny hippie. And Pen was a good pen. She was a sassy old lady. And now I have the turd goblin. He's great. Most of the time. You've been getting better though. He has been getting a lot better. He was pretty bad when we first moved, unfortunately, but he's gotten much better. He just was being a butt. And at least, I'll put it this way, I haven't caught him. So he's either gotten better at hiding it, or he actually hasn't done it. I'm gonna err on the side that he hasn't done it, but I am aware that that could just mean I haven't caught him in a while. So we're hoping that I have. It's just that he. I'm hoping that it's just that I haven't, or that he hasn't done it at all. You little turd. I do think this is coming out really nicely, though. Sir, you gotta do that. Sir, what are you trying to do? Every time. Hey. What are you doing down there, buddy? Doing? What are you doing? I don't even know what is holding you up right now. Wait, did I actually start? No, I didn't. I was like, this does not feel like the start. Now I just need to draw these belts. I want to draw these belts. I don't want to draw the belts. So many. There are so many belts. So many belts and bones. I just don't want to do it. Just don't have the motivation. I don't even know why I don't have the motivation ultimately. Just don't wanna. Don't wanna. I yeah, just cause I don't I'm not saying I dislike belts. I'm saying I don't wanna draw belts. There's a difference. Man, I haven't listened to this in a while too. This one's good. This is good. I mean, this is very much reminding me of Clever Girl, but that's because it's math rock. Think that makes sense? There we go. Jesus. There might be some things that I'm just gonna leave more blank space, since honestly, I probably would be better off not outlining them. Like, I'm gonna do that one, but after that, I need to focus on them being like something I color in. That does look good though. I like that. And I will probably make the high rank version of this armor at some point. I know it has heroics, which is like eh. Heroics is just really tough to work with. It's very high risk, high reward, and I think the way I would run it is I would run like Lance or something, right? Because like the Counter Strike skill implies that you have to take a full hit and you get a buff for a little bit. It's like, sure, whatever. I could probably benefit from that, but it's not. That's one that I'm like, I don't know if I would do a Counter Strike build. Like, it just doesn't really fit my playstyle. That said, at least heroics, I could do it with a heavy block shield or something. Like with Lance or Gun Lance, I could see it being good. Because if I'm below 40%, then and I get a defense buff, then I can at least utilize the defensive capabilities of those weapons to try to make up. Don't you say that? I mean, I'm fighting something. It's called the trees. I'm fighting the trees. Um, Heroics having to be below 40% health is just tough, man. That's one that I'm like, if I'm gonna do heroics, I should try to max it out. Like, I need as much of the defense as much as the offense to be able to take another hit or whatever. Because again, like, if I have like a shield or something, especially a heavy block shield like Lance or Gun Lance, then I stand a much better chance of holding my holding my own and holding my ground at least. Like I couldn't see myself be maybe great sword would also benefit from heroics, because the defense buff would actually be nice since you're trading a lot of hits anyways, usually, and like there's something to be said about doing like a hip check through, or yeah, like a shoulder check or a hip check through a hit might be worth it. Maybe that's the thing about heroics is heroics just is not usually my play style, so I would really have to experiment with it because I do want this armor. Like this armor looks fucking dope, man. I like it. Like I think I'm gonna make the armor no matter what. In before you say, and yes, I know. Again, the thing I want to maintain is I like being able to challenge myself when it comes to my armor builds. And I understand the value of being able to have layers for everything. Like, it's gonna be tempting not to just put it on whatever I want. But the reality is I do like the challenge of making armor that is functional and looks good. And to do that requires you to really be willing to try stuff. I don't know. What's funny is I feel like I did pretty well. Yeah. Yep, that's looking good. Honestly, that line art came out really, really good. It's really nice looking. I like it. I like it. Oh, that was the end button. Shit. This also just kind of harkens back to my inking days. I really like inking. Inking is super satisfying to me. I don't know. I like it. He's following tracks. What tracks? Sniffing butts. I mean, she's the hunter, so she's probably tracking something, yeah. And again, I want to maintain that, like, this is the low rank armor. Like, they did a really good job with the armors in this game, no matter what. Like, they just look good, man. I want a little bit lighter, but definitely the right, definitely the right color, or the right hue, anyways. Darker, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go back to that. I need to thicken up some of those lines, I think. That does look good. Oh, I'm glad I did start coloring today. I was not sure if I was going to get to it. Just based on my general vibe. I'm fine, actually. I'm doing good, honestly. I'm doing good. I think I was just having a, like I said, a slow start. Not gonna worry about that sword. We're just not gonna worry about the sword. I don't even think the sword is bad. I just was not feeling it. I don't know why. I just could not get it going. Hydrate, man. No. This is punishment. Oh. Thank you, Hydrate, man. Very bad. Have this down to, I believe. There we go. That's much better. Forgot that. Ah, on the wrong layer. Good news is I believe if I hide this. Yeah, that was the only part. At least it's just that. Still sucks. Cut. Paste. Merge down. Easy. Really thought I was on the right layer there, but I guess not. I think I probably changed it as soon as I was trying to do something. This is something I don't want it to... There we go. I still want it to be clear that she has hair. One thing I want to do immediately. Take the white. This is such a, for me, such like an important character branding, unintentional branding, that I'm just like, to get that on there. Yeah. Yeah! That looks good. I like that. I mean, it is intentional. It's always intentional. Actually, it is more like this. Oh god, it's got plaid. Oh god, it's got plaid on it. Oh, that's gonna suck to color. You know what? I gotta remember. You wanna know what I gotta remember? Just have fun with it. Whatever I'm doing, as I'm having fun, that's what matters. If I'm having fun and making progress, that's what matters. And I am. Even for, like I said, even for an off day, I think this is I've gotten much better at making sure that even if I'm having an off day, I'm making progress and still doing good. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you will not draw at 100%. It'll happen. It'll happen to you. It'll happen. Matters is, did you try? Can't be at 100% all the time. And you won't be at 0% all the time either. That's the other thing. That's the other thing is like sometimes it's easy to be like, man, I just feel like poop. I just feel like poop. And it's like, well, yeah, but you just got to get through it. What matters more is, did you still continue to try to do something even when you felt poop? Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do just have to be like, I feel like poop. Just not. Like, but how often that happens, and vice versa, how often you can stay ahead and above, are really what ultimately matter. They always be trying to at least stay on it. Uh-huh. Always be willing to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. God knows I've learned that oftentimes people just won't. And that's okay for you to give yourself a break. Or work at the pace that you need to be able to keep from your goddamn mind, too. That could... Kinda... I think it should be a little bit lighter. Ooh, like that. I like how that's coming out, too. Thank you, Hydrate Bot. Oh god, the screams. I only scream because my body tells me to scream. It, beans. Don't open there. Don't worry about it, it's fine. A little bit more purple. A little bit more deep set. I probably would like drawing and coloring a lot with marker based on the way that I handle this. I say that as though if I haven't literally done work with a marker. Guys, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. Allergy season can go to hell. Funny is I'm not even fucked up on Benadryl or anything yet. Been taking an antihistamine before bed if I've been really, really bad, like before I go to sleep, but I haven't really needed to yet. Really get into starting to take my my anti-sneezing drugs, my anti-tree drugs. I haven't had to bust those things out yet. There we go. Why you flip? Why you flipping? What you flipping? What you flipping for? Much, too much in that. Something like this. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, that looks really good, actually. I really like the way that came out. She looks really, really good, honestly. Time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. Gah, gah. I'm gonna try to go. I started a little bit late, so yeah. Probably go to till I hit 3 hours, but once I do, I'm just like, okay. I'm just dying. I'm just dying. Don't mind me, I'm just dying. I don't even think I'm that bad. I don't know what it is. I crashed. Can't explain it, honestly. Can't even frickin' explain it. Out of it. Tired. Worn out. Dizzy. All the above. All the above. All the above. You like this color on this hat? I think the dark blue purple really, really, like the indigo really fits. Indigo, indigo is one of those colors that I forget is a real color. I don't know how to explain that. It's like red, green, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Excuse me, you forgot indigo and violet. Eh, I don't know, man. Why is weird? I guess purple is the in between violet and indigo? Because indigo is like purple blue. I forget that indigo is a real color. Like it. It's a good color. Just forget that it's real. Nope. Selected the color I wanted. Not. Contrast this, we might need a little bit more of a yellow background. There's so much purple anyways. That looks really good. This looks really, really good. I like how the colors are blocking in so far. They look really nice. Things I need to do. Soften. This is the kind of stuff I want to get better at, is what I'm doing right here. Being able to add a detail ever so carefully, like that. Yeah, that looks really good now. I really like that. That's like perfect. Something like that. She looks really good. Really happy with how she's turning out so far. I think the back tentacles would actually be this like weird purple, because like if I understand correctly, oh god, now this is in the way. How do I hide the frickin'? How do I hide you? There's a way to hide. There's a way to hide the weapon. I don't remember how. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a gradient. It's actually a lighter or a more desaturated. This. Problem is, if I was really to go for a gradient, that's going to be really, really annoying, but I can try it. I have some ideas. Really frustrating. I don't know if I want to do it that way. We'll see. If I do decide to do a gradient, it'll be something weird. I might not even do that. Ellen, what? She, boy, what are you yelling about? Oh, I'd eat the pen. Oh yeah. It did take me a second, but now that we're kind of like chugging, I'm like, damn it. There's only less than 30 minutes. Well, time to have the most productive 30 minutes of the entire night. Ain't that just the way sometimes? Ain't that just how it goes sometimes? Hey, at least I'm catching. At least I'm catching up. That sometimes is also another thing that happens to me every now and then, is like, I end up struggling for a period of whatever I'm doing, but then like near the end, I'm like, finally, ugh, I just gotta truck it, man. Sometimes you just gotta just go ham at the very end. You're like, finally. I don't know what the hell going on the other rest of the time, but oh well. I work on an acceleration principle. I cannot go to max velocity. I have to build up to it no matter what. Some days I do it quickly, and some days just don't. That said, I have been trying to get better and figure out how to get myself into the mindset to actually be that like high productive level. Difficult sometimes. Might as well do this real fast. At the very least, I should get all my mat down. I think I will get all the mats down, actually. That'll be nice. That was kind of being daunting about that, actually, a little bit. Like, like I said, maybe I just don't add a weapon to it. It seems like every time I try to add a weapon, my entire body fights me. I don't know why. Very odd. Just like, stop that. I'm like, why? Weapon designs are cool. I want to get better at it. It's like, stop that. I'm like, why? Get better at things if you don't let me. Hmm. It is very silly to me that by the end of this build, I had essentially made both. I had affected. Oh, that's not the color. Not the color I meant for it. I had effectively made two two different parts of the octopus armor, and they both looked good. I still maintain. Well, maybe I still need to fight the other octopus in high rank. I don't know what skills it'll give. So honestly, I might just build this armor set and then see what skills it gives and be like, okay, what weapons would that take? Just try it. Why not? That's like, see, for me, that's part of the fun, right? Like, sure, I could do a layered armor, use whatever the hell I want. Fair enough. But I also do like the challenge of being like, you know what? What skills does this give me? What kind of weapon would work best with this? Looks like it would be heroics and whatever the hell. Before it gave resentment, So Heroic's Resentment would not be terrible. Especially if I get hit by something like really big or really damaging. Heroic Resentment with Greatsword and with... Right now I have Resentment Burst. That's great for Sword and Shield and for Heavy Bowgun. Like, that's quite good. But Resentment isn't good for times. Well, not taking Resentment because I'm using it times. I'm taking it because it's fun. I'm taking it because I'm going to get hit. I don't care anymore. I'm going to use the skills in the game that are in the game. Who cares? I get hit. I'm going to... Why not? Why not get a buff for getting hit? I'm going to be using Sword and Shield. I'm going to be using Lance. The guard on those is not always good enough to prevent all the damage. Why not? Why not get a benefit from that? I would be a fool. I would be a fool. I gotta start playing more to my strengths and start playing more to my play style. I don't dodge as much as I used to. I just... Dodging... Perfect dodging is really difficult. Blocking is a lot easier. And I'm effective at it. I'm really effective at being able to hold my ground. The thing about dodging is dodging in a certain sense really is antithetical to holding your ground. You cannot hold your ground if you are a dodge-heavy character or build or playstyle. Inherently, you are trying to look for your position to be able to stay in position for as long as possible, but you're always being repositioned. That is something that I guess I just have never been really good at. Not to say that that's ever kept me from enjoying such playstyles as Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive is a huge comfort pick for me for that reason. It's one of the things I like about Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive is all about repositioning you for you a little bit. You got to keep up the momentum on it. Honestly, that's what I've always liked about it. And again, that's not to say that I can't and haven't gotten proficient at being able to be dodge focused, but I need to block more. I need to use sword and shield. I need to use guarding weapons more when I'm just not feeling it. I like an aggressive defense. They've only gotten better with Wilds. Wilds has some of the best options for a quote-unquote aggressive defense that game's ever had in the series. So I'm gonna use them. You should too. If you're out there, I don't know, if you're feeling like, why can't I avoid getting hit? Use a shield. You will not regret it, in my opinion. Use a dang shield. Use a dang shield in Monster Hunter. Use a dang shield in Souls game, Dark Souls. Use a shield. Your life better. Certainly less stressful. I don't know if I'll get all of the colors blocked in, but I think I'll get most of them. I think I'll get most of them blocked in. Right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, that looks really good, actually. Which means this will probably have one more day behind it. Like I said, this was bound to happen eventually. I was busting them out so fast. Like, I'm surprised I was able to make that many before I hit one, but I was like, I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Even the sketch for this, I busted out pretty quick. Like, sometimes you need something like this where you can just be like, Line and color. I just need to line and color. I don't need to think about anything new. Didn't. My brain couldn't handle it. It needed something simple. Needed something easy. Yes, believe it or not, this is easy. All it is coloring. Coloring is easy. Just color inside the lines. If you can't color inside the lines, just do your best. Not concerned about reflections or I'm this is the blockiness of the render. I'm not concerned with getting like shades or colors or anything in yet. I'm just getting in all my mats. Getting in my mats. Weird. In the booty shorts. Gotta get in the booty shorts. The Raslow's booty shorts. Interesting. The reason why this is interesting is this Rathalos, the Guardian Rathalos, is not really red. It's like this burgundy color, which I think works really, really well, actually. Why I kind of need to build it again. It also gives weakness exploit. So if it gives weakness exploit for the high rank version, I definitely need that. Weakness exploit is very good. Essentially, I will make a high rank version of this armor. At some point, we'll get there. Say, it's right. There we go. Do this just to have a little bit more contrast, but also to keep it the same color category so that way it doesn't clash too much. Ooh, I love that color actually. That looks really good. That looks really good. Damn. That's like perfect. Especially for Rathalos. Oh, fuck. I want to deal with that. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now. Oh, well, we're not going to deal with it right now. That's the answer. That in just in case. I don't actually know what that was supposed to be. That is supposed to be gray. This is supposed to be gray. Honestly, I just need a color. This is like lavender. Love how purple this is. It's really nice, actually. There we go. Aha, I'd get it eventually. Like I said, sometimes your last 30 minutes are the most productive part. Sometimes. That's how I'm gonna go out. Last 30 minutes. You know what? I will at least finish that then, actually. Yeah. I do think I will at least finish this. I will color this all the way. Yeah. Oh shit, that's the wrong color. Thought that was gray. What the eyedroppers for, idiot? I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. The last bit, whatever. This actually, this color. This is the color that goes there. That's very silly. Yep, yep, that's perfect. Kind of a boot yellow. I kind of needed a leather yellow. Okay, now this one, they're like brown, right? The straps are like kind of just like a rich brown. About there. I really am liking how saturated everything is, so I'm trying to keep it very saturated as far as the colors are concerned. Like, once I get into shading or rendering or whatever I want to do next, it'll probably just be like a cell shade. But when I get into a shadow of some kind, I just want it to, like, be... I want the colors to be very rich, no matter what. And if I add, like, one shadow, one layer of shadows, and then one layer of highlights, I'll be happy with this. Pretty happy with that. Wow, I really like how that burgundy came out, actually. That burgundy came out perfectly. I unintentionally made an armor that has pretty much all of my favorite colors. Even mean to. I didn't mean to happen that way, man. I need to look at. Oh, yeah, no. That's. Yep, 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 yep. Surprised that toe isn't, like, made out of, like, Rathian parts, but it's very much just like a gray. Like a metal bit. That little dinosaur that has that sad ending. Wait, what? Wait, which one? Oh, Ducky. Wait, what about Ducky? What happened to Ducky? Get eaten by Chomper. It was gonna happen eventually. Oh, I need to do that. You know what? I think this looks better as... Okay. But for real. I hope. Nothing that bad, is it? It's not that bad, is it? Okay. First. And... Yeah, that looks really good, actually. I really like that. It came out good. And now, here's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this as a background, actually. We're gonna try this as a background and then go back from there. Vector. Lighter. A little bit more orange. Oh shit. I missed a spot, that's why. It's like something's wrong. I mean, that's why I did that. That's exactly why I did that, guys. It was a part of my plan. Started in the middle of it, but we're about to finish up here, so let it play. I know where it's at right now. Oh, I said R&B earlier. I think I was thinking whatever D and B, drum and bass. I don't know what D and B is. I'm guessing is drum and bass. I like drum and bass. I like this. All right, what background do I want? Honey laden green. Not really any green. Ooh, much green. How about that? How does that look? So I want something to contrast it a little bit. There's not really any green in this piece anyways, but like the yellow is actually like blending the yellow a little bit too in. So I want it to be like a yellow green, so that way, you know, still got more of the yellow in it, but you could differentiate it from the yellow of the goldenrod and stuff. I do think that looks really I do think that looks really, really good. Oh, just one more spot. There's one more hole for me to. That shit. And when I'm inexplicably asked, still do something. Still get something. I want something that will make it stand out a little bit more. Make the colors more apparent. And the thing is purple is a huge part of this piece, so it has to be somewhere close to yellow. Yellow is the hard is yellow is purple's hard counter. You have to understand. God damn it. It's a complement. It's complementary color. Compliments are something that I really, really, really take seriously and really care about. So, but I do have yellow in this piece, so I was like, I don't want to overpower it. Like I didn't want I didn't want to blend out that yellow. So it needs to be like a really like it can't be goldenrod. Like if it's anywhere, it's like around here-ish. If I really want to go more yellow, like there-ish. I'm not super big on like lemon yellow. Lemon yellow is kind of bleh. I don't know, I like it with a little bit more green. And a little bit more desaturated. Maybe saturated. Like that? That's okay. That's like parchment. I always like me a good parchment. Parchment is good too. Like between this or the green. Probably the parchment. Honestly, if I want to go more parchment, I need to go lighter, like here-ish. Like that's true parchment. But now you're blending in the cap. You're blending in the feather. That's why I want something with a little bit more saturation, so that way you got like everything else popping out. I think that's gonna be the best. That's gonna be the best I get because the lighter stuff pops against it, and the darker stuff pops against it. That's probably gonna be the best medium I can find. Yeah, I really like how that came out. She's looking good. We'll probably do shade rendering and detail work next time. Then we'll be done. Be a little bit more line work, but yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do what works. I don't think she's gonna hold a weapon. I thought about adding that sword and shield, but like that was like pulling teeth, man. Sometimes that happens too. I don't know why. I don't know why. You just start working and you're just like, this is not. You start working and it's not working. Put some tracks on the ground? Maybe. Maybe I'll put like I'll have to figure out how to draw Nursela tracks. I don't even know what that look like. Be very silly. But I think that's about as far as I'm gonna get today. But hey, this is pretty good. Pretty good progress, honestly. I still got the line art and I still got the colors down. Now we just gotta render. Now we just have to do the render, like I said I would do today. We just gotta finish the render. This is the start. I'd say as far as like the start of a render, this is pretty good. I really nailed the colors and everything. Got that tummy. I got that tummy. It look good. Oh, did I? What the hell? Sorry, I just saw that my reference. Did I break Monster Hunter? Yeah, I did. I was like, you should not be able to see her leg like that, actually. Whoops. See? But no, I think that looks pretty good. I like that. Like that look. My hunter. It's my hunter. She's me hunter. She looks good. It might be actually a little bit more blue, but I think I'll go with this. I think I'll go with this. This is the hard thing about colors sometimes. You just gotta kind of like go with whatever you feel works. Because I could say that the hat is actually a little bit more blue, but it's more work. That's more work. I'd have to recolor the whole damn hat. Recolor the brim. Oh, I don't wanna. I think I got everything else pretty much exactly. And like you could tell what the different armor pieces are. You can tell that the top is Zulu. You could tell that the waist is I don't remember his name. Udra. Is Udra. Mr. Noodles. It's the other uh, octopus. You can tell that the arms and legs are Rathalos. And then the hat is a hat. You can't tell what the hat is. The hat is normally Rathalos, but you can tell that the hat is a cool hat. This is genuinely actually now like one of my favorite designs I've made in a Monster Hunter game. Which like yeah, that's something I've always liked about Monster Hunter is the armors have always been super fun to work with and like experiment making designs with. So this one came out really good. This one came out pretty good, I would say. All right. Yep. Over 3 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead. Start. We're gonna start closing shop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna open up. Close this actually first. And then we're gonna open up in create, make an image, share that image before we raid out. Share that image before we raid out. Let's see. In create. I should actually just make a shortcut to it one of these days. All right, all right. If you want to participate, much like Silos did, all you gotta do is type in the chat. Whatever chat says, I'll use as a reference for the image that we'll make, and then I'll share it before we raid out. So, MCCanary, professional monster hunter, tracking dinosaur tracks on the ground. And if you want to add to that, I'll give you guys another 30 seconds. If you wanna. Yeah, she came out great. She looks good. I'm really satisfied with how this piece came out. It's good. Really good. I have to do a little bit more work, but honestly, it's getting there. You could really tell. This is something that I'm really proud of. Is you could really, really tell what armor is which. That is something that I was going for, and that's something that's very distinct to Monster Hunter. They blend well together when you can get them to match together like this, but the armors themselves are very distinct, and they reflect whatever monster they come from. So, and this is something that I've been doing since actually For You. For You, I think, was the first time I drew an armor set that I made, because that was Gore with Rathalos arms and legs, I believe. It was Gore head, Gore chest, and Gore waist with arms and legs for Rathalos. That was one of the first armors I ever drew for Monster Hunter. And then since then, I've pretty much drawn every single time I've made an armor set that I've really enjoyed. So I'll try making this armor in high rank and see how it is. Maybe it'll be trash. Who knows? But look-wise, this armor looks sick as fuck. I love its look. It looks so good. MCCanary, professional monster hunter, tracking dinosaur tracks on the ground in her octopus suit. In her monster armor made of 2 different octopuses, a dragon, and a very fun hat. I guess I should have said a wyvern to be specific. Technically, Rathalos is not a dragon, and the distinction of the taxonomy in Monster Hunter is that the Elder Dragons and Wyverns are not the same. They're not even drakes. They're very, very different. They're very, very, very different. And I did get something, so stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. There's everybody else out there. Make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatch the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to all my socials and Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate the people who talked about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just super rad. You guys are willing to come and hang out. and that you guys are willing to talk about the stream. That we're doing things that you guys want to talk about. So go tell people about the stream. Go talk about the stream with your friends. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to Motrin and all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. Thank you to the mods who do a wonderful job of holding back the reward of time becoming famous. So thank you for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys had a good time. I made it. I'm awake now. Great. Well, get you through housekeeping to get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment here. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done that they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here. There's everything that I post to. So you should go check out everybody in Goblin Entertainment. I never have said it that way. I just spat all over my screen. Oh, no. Awful. Alrighty, everybody, let's go say hi to Shining Heart. He's a good guy. He's making Gunpla. He's making Gunpla. I don't know much about Gunpla. He's working on a foot, so we'll go say hi to him. Hope you guys have yourselves a good evening. Otherwise, take it easy. And remember, you just gotta get yourself up to speed. Get yourself in line. Once you get moving, you're set and good to fret. I like this is like kind of close to my armor, actually. I love this one's interpretation. It's I love the octopus hat. It's a very fun hat. That one's close too. That one's even more alarmingly close. I like the little octopus friend they have. Now I gotta render it. Now I gotta render.